Hey everyone, my name is Destiny and today I will be presenting my Pediatric Treatment Kit. So here we have my bag. It has a number of different toys in it, and I really like this bag because it is very lightweight and it's portable. So that makes it perfect for a variety of different environments. You can use this, take this with you to the clinic, or if you had to go to a child's home, it's perfect for pretty much any setting, which is really good. Alright, so the first thing we have in here is a set of puzzle pieces. Well, actually it's two sets of puzzle pieces. So some of the pieces have numbers and some pieces have animals on them. So this can be used for number recognition, color recognition, sequencing, because they can have to put the numbers in order. It can also work on problem solving. Puzzle pieces can address many different skills. Another good thing about these is that they can be used in a variety of positions. The child can play with this if they're on their tummy. They can play with this in the quadruped position, which is on all fours. They can use these while sitting or standing. So whatever you're trying to address, the type of balance that you want to address, you can use this. You can even use this while the child is in the hammock swing, and you can have puzzle pieces scattered out and they'll have to use their hands to try to reach the puzzle pieces. So this is very multi-use. Alright, so the next thing we have a toy cell phone. Alright, so this cell phone is also really good because it can be used for a number of different ages. It can also address a lot of skills such as communication. If the child has communication issues, they can pretend like they're talking to someone on the phone. This can also help using isolation of the index finger, complementary hand usage, and object manipulation. Alright, the next thing we have is a set of cards. So these cards are compare and contrast cards. So each card says what is similar and what is different. So this is going to be really good for the kids that have trouble with understanding the difference between same and different. So you can have the child to pick out two cards and have them to explain the similarities and the differences. You could also use this as a matching game, even though it's not a matching game. You can have the cards all laid out and tell the child to pick out the two cards that have little boys on them. So that's going to help with their visual memory as well. Alrighty, and here we have a sorting game. So this can be used as early as about 3 months. So what you can do is just when it's that early, basically use this as a way to get the child to start kind of reaching for things. It could be used for children that are a little older. They have to problem solve and figure out how to get the shapes in the appropriate slots. And you could also use this for color recognition as well. Alright, next we have one of my favorite toys in here. It's so cute. It's what I like to call a dinosaur popper. That's not the official name, but that's what I named it. So this is going to be good to help strengthen the grip. So you can use this for children as a pre-writing activity to strengthen those hand muscles. This can also be used to address calibration issues. If a child tends to squeeze things too hard, push things too hard, this is going to help them to understand how much pressure is needed to make it go so far or not as far. And it also can be used as target localization as well. Okay, then we have the license plate game. So usually this game is given to children that are going on a road trip. And so what you would do is mark off the state as you see the license plate. But the good thing about occupational therapy is we know how to adapt and make things work in a number of settings. So actually this could be graded, adapted, in a different way. So what you could have the child do is you could have them to pick out the state. So for example, if I say point to the state whose initials are ND, and they would have to point to North Dakota. So that's going to help with their visual scanning skills. Also, depending on the age of the child, if they're teens or older children, you could also have them, if they have trouble with spelling, you could have them to make words out of the abbreviation. So for example, they could make the word male out of Massachusetts and Illinois. So you could use that as a way to address those skills as well. And all of these can also help with neck control, trunk control, all types of postural control depending on what you're trying to address, dynamic balance, dynamic sitting and standing balance, or static standing and sitting balance, just depends on what you're trying to address. Now, the good thing about these toys is all of these could be beneficial to a child that has Cry-du-Chat syndrome. Now, the thing about children with Cry-du-Chat is they do they can have anywhere from mild to severe mental retardation. So really what you want to address with them is memory skills, recognition skills, sorting skills, that's really important. And also they are known to have hypotone, which is low tone, as we know. So you want to get the type of activities such as the puzzle, where they have to be in different positions to help them strengthen muscles of all their bodies. So that's really it today, guys. I hope you enjoy my kit, and I do have some more toys in here that would be great as well, but I just wanted to highlight a few. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you.